Hey there, ladies and gents. It is Wiz, and welcome back for another FFT AI battle. So, for our top team, we have Melissa's team, Castlevania Symphony of the Night Deluxe Edition. And then on bottom, we have Skadi's team, the older sister's team, AOE Party. So, we'll introduce the units for both of them. We have Sniper of Goth, the Chemist, Vandal Sword, the Knight, Ouija Table, the Priest, and Galamoth, the Ultima Demon. And now for Skadi's team, AOE Party, we have Elemental the Summoner, Hanzo the Ninja, Sayori the Samurai, and Pretty Giga Flare with the Behemoth. Obviously, Ultima Demon's only guests doing fixed damage, getting low HP, versus the Behemoth's Giga Flares, assuming he stands right next to the Summoner who has monster skill. But he has to stand right next to her, and she has to be alive. I don't think it'll work like even if she was petrified, as an example. I think she has to be like a living unit, basically. And we'll note a couple things about Skadi's team. With them all having 70 faith, that is a perfect recipe for disaster with this Chemist. With Magic AttackUP augmenting the damage of Blast Gun, he will be able to one-shot this Summoner. I can't remember. He might be able to one-shot this, let me see, Virgo and Scorpio. Okay. I thought they had, for some reason I thought he wouldn't one-shot, but he might be able to one-shot the Ninja. He can one-shot the Summoner for sure. The other thing about the Summoner is with her Faith Rod, having the Faith status, it's going to she effectively has 100 Faith. So he will be able to one-shot her for sure. And with the Chemist also having Magic Attack up, in its magic damage versus defense up, it's not going to matter too much from the Samurai. Having said that, if this Samurai is able to get like a damage split, let's say I'm making shit up, this Chemist does 280 damage or something, and damage split goes off for 140, that's more than half of this Chemist thing. So just keep an eye out, I would say, for this Chemist in the interaction he has with the human units, because yeah, he could do a boatload of damage. But yeah, we'll see how this pans out. We're gonna go to map number 8, Rybane's Castle. This is the map where Vormov goes on an uncontrollable streaker right before he turns into Hashmalam, and just goes on a rampage murdering everybody. So yeah, and keep in mind with that Summoner having Blade Grasp, I think that the success of Skadi's team will depend on whether Blade Grasp goes off or not. We'll see what happens here, though. So standard haste, not too bad. Paralysis, not. Why did he just not go for a kill shot on that Summoner? He was perfectly in range to do it. That is the most bizarre thing I've seen. I'm pretty sure he could have moved like 1 or 2 panels further away, and he still would have been in range. It's so bizarre. I have no idea why he didn't do that. That is very unfortunate. Good damage, not too bad, but unfortunately she's still alive. And this knight should be dead. Oh wait, unless he gets a mid-charge, are we going to see a killing blow here? Yes, the Blade Grasp does not trigger this time, so that made a profound impact, I'm sure, as either the knight dies or the Summoner dies. Actually, it probably just would have been the knight because he would have moved out of range. MP switch, it would not have killed, but yeah, he gets the return fire. 198, and MP switch does not trigger for the Ninja this time, so things are not looking, or I should say they're rather looking grim for Skadi at the moment. Ultima Demon, I'm guessing that's going for a Nano Flare? Another Ultimate, okay. Any damage splits? No damage split for 191. Pretty good damage. 100% chance of don't act. I don't know if that Summoner is going to be able to like redirect the spell. With that slow, she absolutely should not be redirecting it whatsoever. And it's a bit of a shame that he's going for a haste, this Ninja. But he isn't critical, so kind of makes sense. Yeah, with slow and don't act, this is going to Melissa for sure. And that should be a Dark Holy right there. Haste onto the Chemist, not bad. I don't know if that's a haste 2. Yeah. Usually the AI will go for like haste 2 if like they can get multiple people and it's got a vertical tolerance, but it's not necessary. And unfortunately, the MP switches, the reaction abilities do not trigger for yeah, I don't think a single reaction ability triggered for Skadi whatsoever. No damage splits, no MP switches, no blade grasps, nothing. So it makes a huge impact. Ultima. Pretty good damage. I mean, I would say it's okay, but no, it's most of the time you see the AI go for like Nano Flare and Hurricane. I don't know exactly like what triggers the AI for Ultimate Demons to go for specific spells, but I do find it interesting. Any dead procs? No, and no counters. So we really haven't seen any reaction abilities at all. No counters, nothing. Get a swipe from the back? Yeah, knock him out. Just a Jet Lee Punch right there. Rather, Bruce Lee Punch, you know, the 1-inch board. But yeah. Wow, so that really was... It's like as if reaction abilities didn't exist at all. That's very... I've not seen that for so long. Because I'm pretty sure not a single one landed whatsoever. I could be wrong on that, if people are keeping tabs or what have you. But, yeah. This is where Larg gets betrayed by Dysodarg. They're both obvious. I mean, this giant structure in the middle. You know, the little... Where that hill goes, you can see the straight path, but it's incredibly narrow. So, I will say, I believe Melissa has a slight advantage because she's towards the part of that sloped terrain. So they can get a little bit, you know, height discrepancy. So it shouldn't be... I'm not saying that Skadi can't prevail from here, but I feel like she's just at a disadvantage. It's kind of like that scene in Obi-Wan versus Anakin and Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, the third episode. Don't Anakin, I have the high ground. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Well, everybody's hasted on Skadi's team, so that's gonna yield momentum for sure. Nobody's hasted on. Wait, are we gonna see a holy? I think that's a holy. Do note that the Behemoth does not have Fae. That's why it's not doing like 350 something. I'm guessing that's like a Shiva. I don't know exactly what that spell is. A guard. Okay, so fixed damage. Now, I don't know which spell's going to go off first. The Ultima Demons or the Summoners. Okay. I'm guessing this Ultima Demon is going to die right here. I don't know what spell she's casting though. Shiva. Okay. 268. Uh-oh. If he gets a turn in, here come the Almagests. Minus 150 HP. But, yeah, a little bit of a shame. And damage per kill. So that pressure is now on the Samurai to try to go for revival. And unfortunately, with this stone wall in front of the ninja's way, it's blocking his shots from being able to do any attacks. So, just a bit of a precarious position for this unit to be in. Don't act. I think it's just on the Summoner. Yeah, good damage. No damage split, unfortunately. That right there, I'm pretty sure that's like a Shiva. I don't think it's a Bahamut. The only question is, are they able to move out of the range of that spell? It does not look like it. Yeah, Kiyomori to keep her alive, but I don't think those units are going to be able to move out of range in time. And I don't know. Yeah, this ninja kind of sucks. Again, with this like stone slab in the way, he can't like go for any gunshots. So now... Looks like Melissa was able to mitigate some of the offense with that Donek landing on the Samurai. But I will say, a nice damage split kill. In addition to that, her not going for like a Shiva, the fact that she had float boots to nullify that Titan was a very nice clutch right there. So the damage wasn't done as much, wasn't as bad, and that saved her life right there. That blade grasp, literally. Now the Chemist would have been able to, for example, try to heal everybody up, but he's probably dead here. Am I right? Yep. 240. Okay. But again, the Chemist is right there to revive. She's actually hanging back a little bit, which is good. A 400 HP heal, which means that the ninja, with haste, he might be able to get a turn up before that spell takes place. Nope. But he should not be able to kill. And do note that the knight has damage split, so he could be taking recoil damage. He is not in critical, that Ultima Demon. And because he's not in critical, he will be charging forward. I was going to look for the Almagest, but they're healing him right away, which is a bit of a shame. You want to see like their signature abilities be used. I don't know who Almagest really belongs to, though, because, you know, Dark Behemoths have it as a monster skill, but Ultima Demons have it as a regular part of their kit. I don't know if it's the... Here we go. So it kind of backfired a little bit, going for that gunshot, not being a critical like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, I guess it's kind of a debate as to whether Almagest is a signature thing for the Dark Behemoth or if it's for the Ultima Demon. I believe Dark Behemoths come into existence before the Ultima Demons do. Like I say, it's just a subtle thing. But yeah, any kill shots? No, but you know, she's still able to heal herself up. The Chemist is able to revive. I'm guessing that's a nano flare, and it's probably just going to be sprinkled a little bit of damage. It's not going to hurt the knight too much. He also has nano or damage split, a little bit of a recoil, a little bit of a backfire, but the thing is, I would say that the deadliest unit, what's her name? The summoner, she's about to turn into a crystal. And the other thing, too, is the only one who can revive is this, it's the samurai, and she's too far away that she should be turning into a crystal. Now, the question is that Omega going to go off? We do see a cure, but the question is, what's he going to go for now? I'm not certain. The MP switches are keeping this ninja alive, but eventually they're going to go off, and we're kind of just waiting for this ninja to go down. Now, there is a bit of a stall right now, but once these bodies turn into crystals or whatever, this gunner, for example, with MP switch gun, it's now all this, all the way to shift down to the samurai. That pretty much seals the deal right there. Eating the crystal, getting all of her mana back. Yeah, this is Melissa's round quite decisively with no reaction abilities going off. I think that summoner just hinges too much on surviving death blows with a low HP pool. But Dark Holy, not too bad. Any damage splits? No. Now that Shell was able to mitigate a good chunk of that. I don't know how much exactly, but probably like 60, 70 damage. But it's not going to matter in the end. So we're just kind of waiting for the samurai to go down. Slow twos. Yep, so we know what the outcome is going to be. There's just no way she can do it by herself. Especially with all the status being afflicted. Stops, slows, paralyze, sleep. Bit of a disaster. No Bolt 2 proc. Again, the damage split, it's irrelevant at this point. Another don't act 100%. She might be able to redirect the spells, but she does have the slow spell casted on her. It's hard to say. Another hurricane. And she does die from the hurricane shot. Nice. So, a little bit of an insult watching those spells last right before they go off. But, alright, well, with that said, congratulations to you, Melissa. You dominated your sister quite decisively in this best of 3. Unfortunately, Skadi, I think the fact that ninja also cannot do anything but use taste due to that stone slab, the unit positioning, that ninja was just not able to go on the offense at all. It's a bit of a shame, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So, all right, with that said, I'll see you guys for the next match. Take care until then.